I know. A lot of you are thinking, why, Tom? Why have you not figured that out yet?
Don't try this at home. This is going on Rusty Judgment.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to Rusty Judgment. We are out here at the moved-in house, otherwise known as the cracked house, because of drywall cracking. Nothing else. I don't know what you were thinking about, but it's because there's drywall cracked everywhere in this house because it got moved down the road. If we haven't met before, my name is Tom. You are here on Rusty Judgment. Rusty Judgment is I used to make a lot of really poor decisions, basically, hence Rusty Judgment. I honestly do not believe that I still make some, but I don't think I make anywhere near as many Rusty Judgments or poor decisions that I used to. So that's where the name came from. I don't know why I felt compelled to tell you that, but I did. So I'm out here at the moved-in house. We dug footings last week, and I'm gonna show it to you from inside the house because it's just really windy out and you wouldn't be able to hear anything if I walked outside. So here we have the base footings already poured, and then the walls are all prepped and ready. We just got signed off on our inspection. So they're gonna pour the rest of the footings tomorrow. And then the next day they'll come out and they will strip the forms off. Then I can backfill everything and get all the dirt put back. And then we can start to build the garage. As far as the garage goes, it's a 2-stall detached 30 wide by 34 deep garage. As soon as I can start framing out there, I'm gonna build the garage. But in the meantime, what we've done is I stripped all the flooring out of the house. And this was like a big stone tile section. It was about that thick, took that out. All right, so anyone who forgets what this house was, there was just like laminate flooring here and then throughout the rest of the house that way. This was a stone floor, which I took out. And then over here was a tile floor, which I also took out. And the reason I took all these floors out is because we're gonna put vinyl plank flooring in it. And we wanna just do one floor throughout the whole house. I think it will feel the nicest. And so what we've done is I built stairs into the basement. We kind of tore out all the junk. So cabinets here are all gone. This is where the washer and dryer were and will go again. This room needs some work. This door is gonna go away. I'm gonna frame that off to just a wall. This door is gonna go away, and I'm just gonna put a new door in it that I have just picked up. So it'll be a window, that door. This will be you'll go out here and then you can walk into the garage from there. And then over here was the kitchen, which I tore the kitchen out because in our enclosed trailer back here, we have a new kitchen for this house. The uppers will end up getting torn down too, but I didn't have enough labor here to help me pull uppers down safely when I did this. So the uppers will come down. The kitchen from the trailer will get repurposed in here. And then over in this side of the house, and then there's 3 bedrooms and 1 bath over here. We took flooring and trim out. And then these 2 bedrooms, same thing, flooring and trim came out of these. So these bedrooms are all getting new windows. And the reason they're getting new windows is because I found out that when you put a house that's been moved onto a new basement, they inspect it as if it was a new house. So it's held to new code standards. So this window does not meet a fire escape, or not maybe not a fire escape, but it's not a fire rated. So like a fireman couldn't fit through here if you broke it. So what I learned though is I don't need to increase the window size. I just need to change it. So instead of a slider, instead of a single hung or a double hung, whatever this is, I ordered casement windows. So then it's full glass, and then it's, casements where it's like the crank and it cranks out. So then this divider is not here. So that makes it so that it's legal for a fire, whatever you call it, so that a fireman can break into it. So hopefully that'll never happen, but we got new windows for all the bedrooms. This window on the front of the house, we're gonna get rid of and just cap it off because It actually will be right at the, let me just shoot this way. It'll be right at the front door. The front door is right there, and I just thought it was kind of weird having a window right here, because there'll be like kind of a tiny little deck there. So technically a stranger could be standing at your front door and looking into a bedroom, which I think is kind of weird. So that window's gonna get capped over there. And then, oh, fun fact, my renter who rents the farmhouse is a drywall guy. And so we are actually gonna trade rent with him for a month, and he is gonna do all the drywall repairs. So he's gonna come through and retape and mud the whole house. He is going to scrape the ceilings, get the popcorn texture down, and then retexture the ceilings. So that's awesome that we have all the drywall taken care of. So, want to see the basement? All right, so the basement. We have a basement. It's lovely. It is a mess right now because I've been down here. So I built walls and a staircase to get up and down. So we've got that. I put in all the windows. So we've got windows installed in the basement here, and then over here and here. Other than that, I haven't done anything really down in the basement. I'm trying to focus all my attention right now on getting the garage built, getting all the new windows. Oh, there's more windows, more new windows going in upstairs. Getting all the new windows installed, re-house wrapping the house, and then re-siding the house, and then side the garage at the exact same time. And then, well, actually, and then also put roofs on both of them. So the garage, again, being brand new, the garage will get a new shingled roof. But the house needs a shingled roof as well, so I'll do both the roofs at the same time. So then in theory, from the outside, it will look perfectly done and ready to go. And then we'll just be doing lipstick and mechanicals and stuff like that on the inside. And I say just really loosely because that's a lot. But I'm hoping that maybe in the next 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, the outside of all of the garage and the house are completely done. And then I can just focus all my attention on remodeling the house and then having the contractors connect the electrical. So we have a new electrical service. So because this property was nothing, we ran all new power. We have a new panel. We have power here, but they need to take this old panel and convert it into a junction box and then shrink it and then connect it to the new panel. So then in theory, all the wiring up in the house will just rework again. There'll be some basement stuff that they need to yank out and redo, but the upstairs should all maintain the same. And then plumbers to connect all the rough-ins to the upstairs. And then HVAC to do furnace and AC. Oh, a plumber will also do like a hot water heater. Shoot, I forgot all about a hot water heater. And then the well guy's got to come out and install the pressure tank. And I think, well, then the electricians have to wire all that. So kind of a lot. It sounds like a little bit when you just say it really loosely, like it's no big deal, but kind of a lot. Oh, also, I forgot. Any of you remember what's going on here? Anybody remember? So we have a big steel I-beam. It is spanning 27 feet, holding up this whole end of the house. It was done by an engineer. We placed it and then set the house down onto it, and then found out that the beam was bowing. About 2 inches in the center. From end to end, the center is about 2 inches down. So that's no bueno, otherwise known as no good. So I have not investigated yet. I know a lot of you are thinking, why, Tom? Why have you not figured that out yet? Because here's the thing, when there's something going on that I don't know the exact solution, or it's kind of like too hard or difficult, or maybe something that causes strife, or, just kind of an ugly situation, I kind of try and avoid it. Because I don't like what's the word? I don't like fights. So anyway, so we'll figure it out eventually. But so in the meantime, what I did was I got a 10-ton bottle jack from my father-in-law, this guy, and I jacked up the beam. I leveled the beam so the beam is perfectly level. And then I fit all these 2x6s in there just to hold it perfectly level. Because I think, based on actually a couple of ideas from you guys, is that we may end up having to plate each side of the beam and basically have a welder come in and weld steel plates on the outside of each of the beam to give it more webbing strength. But I need to confirm that with the engineer. And then I also need to find out with the engineer what happened, why it's bowing in the first place. So that will get solved at some point in time. But not today, because I got boards holding it straight. So other than that, sorry, I almost hit my head. The old pitch of the steps was much steeper than the new pitch of the steps. And so I'm having to cut stuff out so that you can have the correct head clearance. And then lastly, this window is going away because the bay window is all rotten on this side and leaking. And so because I'm cheap, I could not find a window that will fit this whole span. So what I did was I ordered 2 windows, and I'm gonna put a tiny little wall in the middle, and there'll be 1 window here and 1 window here with like a 6-inch wall in between. And then they'll just be flush. There'll be no more bay. And then this window's getting replaced too with just a slider, because this side of the house gets hammered with wind. And Dawn and I thought we could tell that these windows were all taped up. You know how people tape them up in the wintertime from, drafts and stuff. So we thought, well, if they were taping it up in the past, it's probably not gonna be great over here. And then all of the windows on the whole front of the house will all be new, and that whole end will be new. So then from the road, honestly, it's gonna look like a brand new house. I know I said that was last, but I also just remembered one last thing. This window here is the dining room window. We've discussed taking this window out and putting a full glass door in, and then putting a deck on the back side of the house right here. So we have not decided that yet, but that's kind of something we're considering. So we may do that. I think it would be a big benefit because, you have all this space and it's kind of like a perfect spot for a deck. I did not put any windows in the basement directly below here because I thought we may want to put a deck here. And if we're re-siding the house anyway, why not? So yeah, that's all I got. This is just an informational video and an excuse to say, hey, how's it going today? So if you like what we are doing here, or if you just want to see me make a junky house nicer, I'd love it if you subscribed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back after 5 months of no videos to see what's going on. And also, just for all of you who stuck through all the farmhouse videos, Dawn and I did film a final reveal of it, and I will edit that video and put that video out sometime soon so that you can have some closure to that place. We ran into a lot of roadblocks at the very last minute on that house, which was kind of stressful, but that's okay. It's going smoothly now. But so I'll make a video for that so you can all see what happened out there, what it looks like when we're all done. And then I also have all the financials because I also am going to be doing a full cost breakdown of that house and, basically share all of the financials of it. So I know a lot of people care. I actually find it fascinating as well. So thanks for watching. I love you, and I will see you next time.